Let's see. What is something that I have not yet done? Well, I haven't shown that much about fireballs being thrown horizontally so that they bounce. There are some tricks with that that I haven't tried out yet, but I think it's a good idea to try them out. Let's see. So bring back the editor. And for Quartzy Cloud, I believe we still need some attacks for descend right and ascend right. For descend right, I think I'm going to add a fireball attack. You know, it's occurred to me that I haven't actually mixed fireball and thunder ray on the same attack. Oh well. Let's see. I think for this one I'm going to have 3 fireballs that bounce, but they have different y vectors. The same x vector, but different y vectors. So I believe this is -65. Initial x vector. I'm just going to set it to be towards the player. And I want this to be 7. Y vector, I want it to go up. So I'm going to say -3. Fireball color. I'm going to do yellow, silver, and orange. Just pretend that these are Olympic medals. Fireball should bounce. Okay. Oh, -60 is where I should actually do this. And you know, that fireball isn't actually all that impressive, so let me up the speed to 10. Yeah. It's not that impressive in terms of its vertical, so I'm going to have it go 5 up instead. Damage amount, I'll go with 1. I think Earth is one of the damage types that I haven't used yet, so I'll go with that. Let's see, another fireball. This will have about the same parameters. I think -60. Let's see, 10, 20. Oops. Let's go with -1 for the y vector. Fireball should bounce and make it gray. Once again, I'll give it earth damage, damage amount 1. Click OK. Let me just make sure that it's the same thing here. 60-20, 10-5, yellow. Alright, one more. -60, 10, 20, toward player. And in this case, I think I will make it 3 for the y vector. Fireball should bounce, orange, damage amount 1, earth. I'll just call this Olympic spread. And the trigger condition, let's just make this periodically. It fires this off every 2 seconds. And let's just preview the entire attack here. Huh. Okay. That's cool. And I think for ascend right, I should mix a fireball and a thunder ray on the same attack. So let's have a fireball here. And let's see. Personally, I think yellow is a little bit underused, but so is gray, but, well, I just used both of those, so... Wait, no, green is even more underused than that. So let's go with a green fireball. Let's see, the damage will be nature damage this time, because that's the one thing I haven't done. Once again, we want it shooting out of the right eye, our left, I don't think the fireball should bounce. So towards player, let's make this one a little bit faster. 15, 0. Let's make this a spread shot. Just 3 fireballs is good enough for the spread shot. Let's see. Let's go with 13 minus 2, 20, green, nature, toward player. Okay, that part of it's going to go down. Nature, fireball aim towards player. Preview the whole attack. As you can see, it's shooting the green fireballs. And I'm going to add a thunder ray to this. And I'll pick, oops, I moved the recording frame again. I'll pick earthen for the colors. Spawn point X. You know, this time I think I'll have the other eye be shooting this. Lead time, 2 seconds lead time, duration, 2000, damage 1. Spawn point moves with NPC. Toward the player, pass. That means it goes to the player, but then it'll still pass by the player. So the ray is going to be a little bit longer. Let's give it a bolt count of 2, wide ray width. I'll make the bolts use a common color. Nature damage. Preview the whole attack. Bzzzt. So, looks pretty good. Give it the name Nature Double Strike. Trigger condition. Let's do it periodically every, let's see. The bolt lasts for 5 seconds, so I'll have to make this at least 6 seconds. And, you know, as soon as the behavior, as soon as the NPC starts this attack, it can be made to switch to a given behavior. I've never actually used that. I probably am going to have to for this, but I'll click OK here. You know what? I'm just going to add it right here. Switcheroo is what I'm going to call it. Add a sub attack. It'll have to be a fireball. Let's see. Let's make it a green spread shot. It's going to have to be a fireball. Well, I can have... Hey, there's a great idea. I'll cancel out of this. Nature Double Strike. Instead of periodically, it's going to be randomly. It's going to be less likely than most of these, so I'm going to make it 2 and 77. No cooldown. And this is going to switch right back to descend right. If it decides to fire off this attack, it's going to go right back down. Well, to test it, I should increase the rate so that it actually happens. So click OK. And as you can see, that scrunches down these icons to nothing. So maybe I'm going to have to rethink how these things look. In any case, I'll click OK. Click OK. Save it to Quartzy Cloud 17. Now I get to load this up in the game engine. I'll pause the recording. Okay, we are recording. Fireballs stick around for a while. Yep. I don't know why I'm shooting at it. I don't want it to die. Whoa! Just look at the crisscross and lightning. Woof! Okay. And it is indeed firing those fireballs, but for some strange... Whoa! And as you can see, it is indeed shooting fireballs now and then. I don't know why the gray fireballs aren't even appearing. At this rate, it is never going to exit that unless I blast it, so... Alright. I probably should have set up the thunder so that the thunder actually persists. That is something that I forgot to do. So let's try this again. Alright, ascend left. Oops, not ascend left, ascend right. Actually, it's descend right, isn't it? Now it's ascend right. I can't do anything right today. Oh well. Persists through behavior switching. And I'm going to decrease how often it fires. Make it about half as often. Click OK. Save it. More joys of more loading. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here we are again. Normally I wait to unpause the recording until I actually get to the boss. And I should probably do that, actually. Get out from underneath it as quick as I can. La-da-da. Oh! Guess I did not make it easy. Bzzp. Zappo. Woof! It's gone cross-eyed. I still do not get why it's not firing off that silver bullet. Whoa. Huh. I actually died. Okay, you know what? I gotta go see why it's not firing that silver bullet. This I gotta see. There's Quartzy Cloud. Edit. Descend left. No, not descend left. Descend right. It's firing it in the wrong direction. Okay, that explains it. Alright, well, I have my explanation. I've demonstrated pretty much everything that these attacks can do. I almost fell over backwards in my chair for a second there. So, that's how custom NPC attacks work. Now that they are a part of the game, this enables users to actually create their own boss battles. Going forward, I know that I want to add more types of sub-attacks, probably more things that attacks can do in general, maybe more triggers for them, I don't know. But I do know that the next thing that I'm actually going to be working on is a few basic playable character customizable abilities, because I know that two of the most empowering things that I can add to this game engine are customizable playable character abilities and more customizable NPC attacks. Those are two things that are going to make the game much more interesting, and I think it's high time that I added these to the game engine. I figure that those are probably going to get me more publicity, more attention than other features that I'd like to add, like an item synthesis system or a shopping system or something like that. More exciting than that would be customizable NPC attacks. So that and customizable playable character abilities are what I want to do. Ideally, I want to add a few things as I go and as I add more abilities. Like if I add the ability to click to fire off a playable character attack, that's something that I haven't done yet. I haven't used the mouse in combat at all. That would be something new that I might add alongside, say, playable characters being able to shoot lightning. Or for custom NPCs, I might add the ability to spawn other custom NPCs. That would make for an interesting boss battle. But we'll see how it goes from here.